So a while back, I tried buying a pallet of return Apple computers and selling them with the hopes to make big profits. Mixed results. And when it was all said and done, I had just figured that flipping tech wasn't for me and it was too much trouble to deal with. But the thing about trouble is that sometimes it finds you. You see, these are my current headphones and they have seen better days. And it's not their fault, I gotta admit, I can be kind of hard on my stuff. I drop them, I run with them, I work with them, my kids play with them, I sleep with them on sometimes, and frankly, I use them all the time. And eventually, they all meet the same fate, or they end up like this. And once they get ruined and eventually break, I have to spend money on new ones. But this time, I have a plan of how to get new ones for free. This time, I have bought a return pallet of unsold Apple Airpod Maxes. I spent $2,500 on this box and it comes with 7 units. Now, these could be a couple things in here. They could be brand new, unsold merchandise. They could, however, be a customer return. We won't know yet until we open them up and check. And again, there are 7 units. One of them, however, is now mine. But the thing is, I don't know how much I paid for mine yet, because here's the challenge. Now, as we check online, we can see here the retail price just here on Best Buy. We can check other places too. But on Best Buy, it's $550 per set. And the goal for me is that I want to keep one of them for free. So if we quickly do the math here, that's 2,500 divided by 6. That means we need to sell the other remaining 6 sets for $416.66 repeating. I think we can do it. And I feel pretty optimistic about that price point because as I'm checking Amazon right now, I can see they're selling them used online for $450 with Prime. So if you compare that, that seems to be kind of like the going price on Amazon for a used set. So if I'm looking to get 416 and they're going on Amazon for 450, I feel pretty confident we can sell that on Facebook Marketplace for our target price. Now again, this is all just projection and theory as to what I think might happen. We're not actually gonna know until we start selling. So on one hand, I stand to not only gain free headphones, but maybe with these margins, even make a couple $100. And on the other hand, I could be wildly wrong and end up paying way more money for the set of headphones than if I just would have gone to the store and got them myself. We should probably open this box and see what we got. All right, so first one we've got here is a black set, and it says that the reason they returned it was, I don't know if you guys can see this very well, honestly, you probably can't see, it's too small. It says they didn't want it, they didn't need it, they didn't like it, so it seems like a customer return. We'll go ahead and put this one over here. Number 1 seems okay. Number 2, these are a lot easier to take out, by the way, than the computers, a little bit lighter. Ugh. Number 2, it does appear to be opened. No notes on them. So again, we're gonna test all these in a little bit. I'm just gonna put them to the side for now and check for notes, see what kind of colors we've got. So 2 blacks, seemingly okay. Ooh, we got a blue set. Blue set, again, no notes. Opened. I'm hoping that it's just simply unsold. I don't know if they go through their own like quality assurance check or anything when they do these pallets, but we're gonna do our own, like I said. So 2 blues, or excuse me, 2 blacks, 1 blue thus far. Another black. Looks like we've got no notes on this one as well. 3 blacks, 1 blue. And then, okay, here's one. This video could be off to a bad start already. Again, these are supposed to be customer returns in working condition or unsold. This one, however, says quality concern, one side doesn't work. I'm gonna test it for myself. We're gonna find out. We're gonna put this one over here. That could be a big problem for us. This one seems okay. We got a silver set, another one that just says didn't want, need, or like. Last but not least, this is the one, I'm gonna go ahead and, this is gonna be the one that we keep for ourselves here. This is gonna be it. I want a black one, you can obviously tell. White does not work for my lifestyle. This one here says didn't want, need, or like. Looks like an online purchase, customer return. We'll open this up and test it out here in a second as well. All right, so time to test these out. So what I'm gonna do here, here's my plan. I got my laptop here that I'm gonna try and connect everything to. All the while I've got my additional cable cord over here. And yeah, you can see it. I got my cable cord over here, to kind of charge these units up, because I don't think a lot of them are gonna have any charge on them. They've been sitting for a little while, so they're probably all dead. Now normally, in this kind of video, I would wait till the very end to really test out my pair and see what we got. But I couldn't wait. My other ones were beat so bad that I had to open up mine. This is the prize. This is what we're working towards. What do we pay for? We're gonna find out. This comes out of here. This is still wrapped up. Take that for what it's worth. These still have these little like protective shells on them. You can see a little light on here. They are charged a little bit. Connecting. Oh, it's on 1% battery. That's the problem. Little 50 cent maybe? Working! So far so good. This one checks out. 0 issues. Connects. I like the blue. I think this one's brand new. Got any juice? Let's see if it's got any juice. No juice. All right, same deal. Let's see if we can connect this thing. Are we connected? Check. Sounds good to me. Bluey theme song. Instant classic. What other kind of music can we test out today? Let's see. White. Let's see what we got in this one here. Looks pretty nice. Oh no! We do got a problem. You see, this one's definitely got to be a customer return because it's missing the outer, you saw in the blue one, the outer sleeve that it slides into, and that sleeve is kind of important because it's what actually allows these to turn off. There's no actual like on and off button. Let's test it anyway. I got just the song for this test. This is a good one, I gotta say. I'm a little biased. Check this out. Anybody ever heard that song before?
Cash going double, ain't never in trouble. Working 9 to 5 on the side, I still hustle.
It's a banger. This one's good. Not having that case though, it's probably gonna hurt. Well, not probably. It's definitely gonna hurt what I can sell this for. On to the next one. It occurred to me I probably shouldn't be doing these tests on here with copyrighted music, so I'm just gonna use some non-copyrighted stuff and see how these ones do. Checks good to me. Now we get to the potentially complicated items. Okay, this is the one I'm most worried about. This one says that one side is not working. I hope, oh please just tell me the customer returned it and just felt like they had to make up a story so they could get a full refund. I really hope these work okay. They look a little dirty. They look a little used. I mean, the good news is with these, I can take them out and clean them, so I'll definitely clean these off. These are gonna have to get sold as used, assuming they work. Let's see. Oh no, guys, this one is not doing anything. Oh, we got a light, we got a light. Connecting. We've got a connection. We're in here. Previously owned by California Lovers. Aww, that's precious. Moment of truth. We got him, baby. Working. That would have really thrown a huge wrench into our plans here. But there's still one more to check. Also, California Lovers, you little fibber, your secret's safe with me. I won't tell anybody. All right, last one. Are we gonna sweep this thing? Are all of these going to work just like we had hoped? Or are we gonna have one dud in our hands? Connect. Oh, no, where did it go? It was just there and I lost it. This shouldn't be this hard to connect, I don't get it.
Table right where he's at. Have a seat there.
So we're going to be sending these guys out. It just won't do anything. All right, Corey, a pleasure.
Okay, now it did actually take me some time, but eventually we got that repair all sorted out. The first place I tried was one of those you break, I fix type stores. But they weren't very helpful, they wouldn't touch it. However, I eventually took it to a real Apple store and they were able to do the repair for me. I did have Apple Care from a laptop I bought like a year and a half ago or something, so I got a little lucky there because It cost me nothing. I don't know what the repair would have cost otherwise, but I know it would have been more than zero. And now with those repairs completed, we are able to take photos to post them for sale on Facebook Marketplace. And we've done a lot of work so far. We've tested the items, we've repaired what had to be fixed, we've got the photos, we've got them listed. But I would say that is only the easy part, because it's one thing to buy the items and list them for sale. It's a whole nother thing to actually get them sold. So with all that said, let's start the sales montage and make some money. Okay, so we got someone coming here any minute now to buy one of these Apple headsets, and I don't blame them, but they're pretty paranoid. They think that they're fake. So they've gone through the ringer. They've wanted to have my cell phone number. They've wanted to have my address, everything. I'm gonna meet at my house. Usually I don't meet people at my house. Usually that's happening at the warehouse, but I keep all the headphones here at my house, and they wanted to meet here anyway, so whatever. I'm not sweating it. It sounds to be like a mom buying some for her kids, so she probably doesn't really know what she's looking for and just doesn't really want to get scammed, and I can't really blame her. So she'll be here in a few minutes, and then we'll open this thing up. I mean, it looks good. I charged it up. I tested it earlier. It's in good shape. It's ready to go. So we'll do a little test run on her phone, make sure she can hear it play music or whatever, and then I think we'll have another sale in the books here. So let's see. Whoa, sorry about that. Anyway, all I was gonna say is just simply, we'll see what happens here in a minute. Okay. All right, so 7 sets of headphones, 6 of them for sale, 1 of them to keep. How do we do? Well, first let me confess, this video took way longer than it should have. It nearly took, from the point of me ordering the headphones to selling them, it took about a year. And it wasn't because they were super hard to sell, it was just because my focus was pulled in some other directions, so that was totally a me thing, but it did take quite a while to get this video done. And that's important for one reason. During that time, the price of these headphones did come down. They went from selling brand new from around like the $550 mark to about $450, so nearly $100 decrease for new sets, and that did not bode well for our sales price about halfway through or so. Now, I did end up recording 5 of the sales. 1 of them I did not get on camera. It was pretty short notice. I had to run to a Publix, which is like the grocery store here, and do the deal with them, so I didn't even bring my phone with me. That said, here's a quick reenactment of basically how that went.
Hello. Are you here for the headphones?
Yeah.
All right.
Are they real?
Yeah, can't you tell? Money, please. Thank you.
Really?
Great, $320 bill. Okay, have a great day.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward as you'd imagine. So here's how the sales broke down. The first 2 we sold close to our target price. We sold them each $400 and $400. That was the blue set and that was the white set. From then on out, we only had black sets left. I sold 2 sets to 1 person at a time, so I gave them a bit of a deal. That was $340 a piece. And then the last 2 I had to sell after that price decrease happened, as I mentioned a bit ago. So 1 set was $360 and then 1 set was $340. And that gives me total sales of $2,180, effectively meaning I bought my set right here for $320. Did we get it for free? No. Did we get it for a great deal? Nah. Did we get it for less than anybody else? Barely. So do I have a great track record of flipping tech at this point? Not particularly. But you know what? I did get a pair of headphones out of it, so can't complain too much. But one thing that was really interesting that I noticed about selling these headphones is 9 out of 10 people were extremely skeptical they were fake. That's not something I've encountered before. I think that's kind of an AirPod thing, but who knows? Maybe we'll have to try this again with something else pretty soon. And if you guys enjoyed this video, check this one out right here because you'll really like that one. And don't forget, if you hadn't already, make sure you like and subscribe. It really helps the channel a lot when you guys do that, and I'd be super appreciative. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see y'all next time.